is up, Twitch, and welcome to the Race Ladies Podcast Network. You are in for another amazing show tonight. What's up, HL Love? Garfield in the house. Garfield, hype it up, hype it up, hype it up, hype it up. Good. Welcome in, everybody. Good. Good to see you. Good to see you on a Thursday night. Coming out on 7 o'clock here in California. And it's good. So the other day I got, I don't know what's going on with Daytona. If you know anything about Daytona racing, race cars, Dale Earnhardt type stuff, Mario Andretti, maybe, I don't know. I think some of the names that came in the 80s. Pop it in the chat for me if you know what the heck goes on with Daytona. I have no idea about Daytona, so I was surprised when my friend sent me a text as if I know anything that's going on. He sent me a list of some stuff, ACAA, WWW, something, a list of all these drivers doing something. I have no idea. So I said, you know what? Let's bring him in. Let's find out what this guy's talking about. So here to explain the Daytona and give us a Daytona update, if you will, Mr. Roven's in the house. What's up, my friend?
Well, how long has it been since we last talked?
Dude, it's been like two months or something like that.
Yeah, it feels longer.
It feels like a long time.
Happy Daytona Speed Week, because they were just doing the Daytona duels.
Oh, Daytona Speed Week, okay.
For the,
let me take some notes here.
For the NASCAR Cup Series. So, well, that's not like the most important part. But so like basically, my Twitch handle ROV_EN. That's my Twitch right now. So been streaming for about like a week and a half straight. We're on a car.
On your Twitch?
On my Twitch.
How do I spell it? I'm gonna spell it out here.
ROV_EN. So basically, my name, we just put like a underscore in between the V.
_EN. Is that the Twitch you've always been using?
Yeah, I mean, I changed it. I had it at R48 Productions at one point. Then, I just wanted to change my name because I hopped on Discord. The Discord chat.
I don't even know how to freaking do it.
A Discord chat almost a year ago. So
you had the ROV_EN Discord?
Dude. That's how you spell it. I have the little Mad Patrick Star.
Let me join your Discord. Hold on a second.
I don't have a Discord. It's just my Twitch.
Oh, that's your Twitch.
I don't have a Discord yet. So
what the heck?
I think as long as we build that community, maybe we'll start doing it.
Let me make sure I follow you. Let me go back to Twitch. ROV_EN.
Okay. Let's go back. I want to see your chat.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm following you.
Try to watch your stream on my phone and then kind of picture in picture for what I'm about to do.
Crazy. So the racing we're talking about, is it real life or is it okay?
It's real life, or at least the decal that I have on the car. I sent you a photo, I believe, on Instagram.
So yeah, I see you have Brayton Laster's Motorsports.
Yeah. So if you look at the photo, you're gonna go to the right. So you can zoom in. It's kind of blurry a little bit, but there's a lot of other decals. Most of these people probably paid $100 to $300 to be around this spot of the car.
Wait, let me show this to the audience so they can see what's happening. Hold on a second, guys. Let me show you what it looks like.
So you're gonna
screen capture.
You're gonna find my Twitch handle right next to the not really right next to it, but like there's a family of 3, girl, sunglasses, and a kid with glasses, and then right above that to the corner right is like my Twitch name, like
Okay, let me show you guys what the heck he's talking about.
Vertical-ish.
Wait a minute. So this is the real Brayton Laster car.
Yeah, this is the deck lid, the rear of the car. So the deck lid is basically like the trunk of the top of your trunk of the exterior.
And all these are sponsors. They paid hundreds, thousands of dollars to get on this car.
So particularly these 3x3s, or like I believe the 3x3, or maybe a little bit bigger than that, they paid about $100 to $300.
And you're on this car?
I'm on this car because I won a contest through his Twitter.
What? No way, dude!
And then,
you won?
The day before that, I told my friend Logan, who's in our NASCAR league, and I was like, "Hey, make me a Twitch logo. I don't want you to go too crazy for it." I said, "Just make it pink and green," because I wanted to match my profile picture of Patrick, because pink, green, and purple. So I just did that. He did that, and then I saw the DM on my email. I'm like, Brayton Lester, hey, congratulations, you won the raffle. If you can send me a photo of whatever you want to put on, we'll get it on the decal. And then I remember him saying he'll post the whole photo like Thursday, and I think.
So it's on this car that I'm looking at?
Yeah, it's on the car. So you're gonna look for the easiest way how I would guide it through. You're gonna see a family of 3 on your right.
They're not gonna put it super huge because you're getting it free. So
yeah, so it's like some people bought like a 3x3, and I think mine's smaller than a 3x3.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, so like if people who buy a 3x3, they probably pay $300.
Dang.
I got a sticker I got decal for free.
So I can get on this car for $300?
$100. I mean, maybe it's kind of late because the race is literally this weekend.
Yeah.
So the ARCA Menard series is basically kind of like a sportsman, a semi-pro series before you get into like NASCAR Cup racing or NASCAR.
So he's running in that race right now.
We're not officially in. We have to qualify on time.
And when we say where you're talking about Brayton Laister?
Yeah.
Brayton Laister. How long has Brayton Laister been? That doesn't sound like a familiar name. That doesn't sound like
you know what?
Is he new?
Yeah, he's new.
Nice. Heck yeah. Brayton Laister, come on my show. I take all the new guys. I take anybody.
And then, so that's why I gave you all that info, just in case that all the links and stuff, you want to do a little research and be like, knowing who this was. Because it's like, I just know people know him as like the pizza guy because he has like a helmet that looks like a pizza. Like the helmet looks like a pizza.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he's the guy that was in the Domino's commercial.
I wish, man.
Remember that racer that was in the Domino's commercial?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So yeah, I
what up, J-Rob?
I'm just super excited about that. Supposedly it's gonna rain this weekend, so I don't know how qualifying is gonna work. Hopefully we qualify or we get in somehow, and hopefully we get a win. I mean,
that's crazy. What channel do they show this on?
It's gonna be on FS1, and I believe I'm gonna double check the time for you guys right now. Let me double check the time. I know it's a Saturday, so Saturday on FS1.
This Saturday.
I'm looking at his profile. I'm searching it up right now.
That is J-Rob. If you're just joining us, J-Rob, that is Roven in the house.
So it's gonna be at 10:30 our time, 10:30 a.m.
10:30. The reason why you saw a car in the shot, J-Rob, is because Roven, his logo is actually on this car, and it's going to be in the qualifying race.
We have to qualify on time, so it's going to probably be single car qualifying. There's 50 other cars that have to qualify.
And are these guys qualifying for the Daytona, or what are they qualifying for?
No, this is for their race. This is the ARCA 200.
ARCA 200, which is another race, another big race.
On Saturday, which is also running the Xfinity race probably right after that.
ARCA is this Saturday?
Yes, ARCA is this Saturday. Supposedly, they might push it to Monday due to inclement weather because of rain. It was pretty funny because the NASCAR was here on a couple weeks ago at the Coliseum.
What?
Yeah.
Inside the Coliseum?
The Coliseum.
That thing's small.
So yeah, they built the track a couple years ago.
Wow.
The first year went great. Second year, ticket sales went down. Third year was this year, and it's probably their worst year for the outing because it rained. What happened was for that week was fans got upset that on Saturday there was no way to watch it in person. So what they did was, hey, let's make Saturday free. But you know what happened that entire week, right? Rain.
Yeah.
It was terrible rain. So what they did was...
But the Coliseum's Coliseum's outdoors. That's where the Raiders used to play. That's right.
Yeah. So what happened was they knew that the rain was coming. So they said, like, screw it. Let's race it Saturday night. Anybody could have gotten in, like fans. Because it was $25 for parking, and you could have gotten in for free.
Because it rained during the day.
Yeah, it rained. They knew it was going to rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So there was like, let's race it on Saturday. Let's give the fans what they want. They did the race. Everything went well.
Because they were going to race on Sunday.
Yeah, they were going to race on Sunday.
So they switched it to Saturday and let everybody for
cool.
free.
Hey, man, it's cool. I paid $25 for the parking. You
went there?
I went there, bro.
I saw you. I saw your pictures on Instagram.
So it was super fun. Met a couple drivers. Met the president of NASCAR. That was pretty cool.
What? No way, dude. You're a
yeah.
celebrity.
Yeah,
Celebrity
so,
status.
You probably want to mute the video because of the copyrighted music. So just to double check on that. So just on your end. But yeah, it was just super fun, super loud. I feel like my hearing has gone down in the last week.
Oh, you didn't wear any. You didn't wear any protection.
So I used to work at Irwindale Speedway for like a year. So the thing was,
you knew better.
The thing was, I'm right by the gate, closer to than where I was sitting at for a couple weeks ago. So I was like, it's not gonna sound any louder or different because I was used to it for that past year. So I don't know,
but you were close by and it was freaking loud.
It was freaking loud. So well, again, I'm just super excited to be on the car.
Glad you're okay, Gerald. Crazy.
With Brayton last year and his Toyota. I think it's the 90. Hold on, I want to double check the 95 Toyota Camry. So we're hopefully
95 Toyota Camry.
So yeah, be on the lookout for that for this Saturday. Supposedly it's gonna be pushed to Monday. I'll keep constantly updating if we're in. And when we're gonna race.
Where's this race gonna be at?
Daytona International Speedway,
which is in
Florida.
Daytona, Florida. I should know that. That's perfect.
Daytona Beach, Florida.
Daytona Beach, Florida. There's gonna be a race. Dang, that's crazy.
Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then again it might be postponed to like Monday due to inclement weather, depending on how.
This is some bad weather in Florida already?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like a joke. Every time that like NASCAR's around, rain tends to follow.
they bring the rain. They bring the bad luck.
So yeah, just super excited. I mean, obviously I want to be optimistic and be like, hey, let's go win this thing. Let's hopefully he shouts us out or shouts me out in the interview.
How long do they carry your logo on there for?
We're there just for that race.
For the one race.
For that one race. So yeah, I mean if you had like extra time or like months before or weeks before, you could have made like $100 or $300, get a bigger logo, and maybe we would have saw your logo on the deck lid of the car,
on the freaking front right there. I want that hood spot where it says "Drive for Humanity." I want that spot right there. I want my face plastered on that hood right there.
Yeah, I think the hood of the car, the front of the hood, is sponsored by Cyber_Fox_ on X, formerly known as Twitter. So they paid them.
So that was that was probably like $100,000 or something.
Yeah, they probably paid like bigger six figures.
Oh, big time.
So
Twitter.
I'm like honestly just super excited just to be on a race car and just
it's a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, good luck because auto racing is super expensive, and just to have the opportunity, hey, just to put a freaking sticker that has your name on it or like that you're involved in, like dude, and if we win, bro, I'm just gonna be super hyped. So like,
congratulations, man.
I'm like, this race is probably more important than the Daytona 500 that's running on Sunday for like the Cup Series. So like, it's
to you,
like, dude,
you're on the car.
So it's like, that's bro, crazy. Just like hopefully he wins, bro. I don't care if it's for the finish or if he wrecks somebody doing it. Do whatever you can, Brayton, because like that'd be so awesome.
If he wrecks. You're hoping that his car falls in a million pieces, but like the piece.
I want him to wreck. I don't care if it's his mom or his grandma. If it's someone in front of him, and he has a choice to wreck him. And like so, hopefully it doesn't come to that situation, because obviously all the teams spend like hundreds of millions of dollars on these race cars, and but hey, you gotta do whatever it takes to win.
Well, if it breaks apart, you're hoping that the piece that has your logo on it falls right in center camera.
Heck yeah, that'd be so cool, man. Like again, the whole thing is just to get exposure for my Twitch, try to get to 100.
You don't have 100 followers yet?
Nah, I don't. We only have like 86 or 87. So we're working on that.
86, 87. Make sure you follow Roven on Twitch. RO_VEN.
Yeah. So
mostly you twitch the Taladega Nights video game, right?
No, we've been doing a lot of Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. We switched from NASCAR. We did a little bit of poker streams once in a while, Monopoly.
Are you playing the whole when you're playing Fortnite? Are you playing the whole community? I
have some friends that I've been like friends with for a while, and they still play. I mean, obviously everybody kind of moves on and like has their own life. So yeah, I'm able to play with some of the people I met, and then some people I still keep in contact to like Facebook, they're still playing Fortnite and stuff. So it keeps the stream kind of entertaining for me.
Yeah,
just trying to get used to the controls again, because it's been a while since I played Fortnite, especially on console. So
yeah, because that one is like a ton of people.
yeah, it's a very saturated video game. Just trying to keep trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. I think that's like kind of a tough thing about being a streamer. Obviously, like trying to figure out like, oh, why certain people don't show up, or like I have fluctuating views, or like how to keep the broadcast going is something that I'm still trying to learn. But
oh yeah, do you have mods and stuff?
I do, but he's not really like there all the time because he has like a full-time job and stuff like that. But when I was asking you how to do an overlay, that was like my most important thing.
But the hard part is you're doing it straight from
your phone or your tablet, not straight from a PC. So it's like,
you're playing from your phone?
No, I'm actually playing through my Xbox. So when I was trying to figure out, basically what I just wanted was just to have like a W, my coupon code, and then just that's it.
Right.
Put like kind of like cut and paste it as I'm streaming. So it's like that's what I've been trying to figure out. So what I've just been doing is just copying and pasting onto my chat. So every time someone sees it, or when people come in, that's
there you go.
First thing, instead of just trying to figure it out, because there's ways to do on your PC to put extensions and like to put an overlay and stuff like that. But I'm still trying to kind of get.
So there is a way on the
yeah, it's just like how to like cut and paste it into like into an overlay has been kind of complicated for me. But there are extensions on Twitch that you can probably like cut and paste
yeah, because you're going right from a video game. That's what makes it hard.
Yeah,
you're not using like Restream.
It's not like that. It's because I'm not using a user friendly device. Like if I'm trying to put an overlay and use my phone, the dimensions are different from using it on a computer, and the instructions are like a little bit different than touchscreen the PC.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, it's pretty. Once you have a photo on your phone, you can use that photo in anything, but you have to be able to.
Because it depends on the interface of the program of that overlay, how I can navigate through that. So kind of like, it's my roadblock right now, but
crazy.
I think right now we're just trying to get at least like five viewers per stream consistently, get them, get a community going.
It's not easy, dude. It's not easy. I mean, there's 3 right now watching us. So
yeah, so
and that's me. Yes. I think I'm very entertaining. There's only 3, so it's not easy out here. It's not easy for a guy out here.
Yeah, I get it. So like, I totally get. It really just takes that one kind of moment or like that one clip or something. You know how everyone does it on TikTok and stuff like that. It has to be that one person that sticks around and like, hey, tells everybody else, because, I think you've done this before. You always support everybody's business. You post and like, and then you hope they do the same for you.
They don't.
And like, it's like, damn.
They might share your story of their story.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna take.
Yeah.
Like I grab people's story and I put it on my story.
Yeah, so do I.
Nobody grabs my stories and takes them anywhere.
Yeah,
they just swipe them.
No, they swipe them. Like I get a view, but they probably tapped it right away.
Yeah.
Like the retention and stuff.
Exactly.
And I don't know if I should be ill will toward those people, because I support a lot.
You should what?
I should be ill will, like I feel bad or something, because like in a way it's just like, damn man, like for me it only takes like 10 seconds to post and like and comment and like hit the heart button 10 times in a row, But
people think they're busy.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
I mean, I guess. I mean, to me,
and they don't have time to mess with it and stuff like that. Yeah. It depends on what your goals are. Like, what is so a lot of people tell me, like, I've had people on the show before who are like, I want all these followers, and then I ask them, well, why? And they're like, I don't know, just so I can have followers. Like, well, what are you gonna do with them at that? Like, what is your goal?
My goal is trying to get people to like get into like, not like just Fortnite, but like just to hang out even for a quick second.
So you just want to like create community,
create a community, and then like kind of create this marketing funnel. Right? Oh, Roman's selling W for shirts and stuff, and he gets a percentage out of it. That's what I'm trying to lead to.
There you go. So create community.
Create community and then like also create like a
marketing funnel,
like a secondary income, obviously.
So if you want to create a marketing funnel, then you have to think like this. You can't think like, I'm gonna be upset if somebody doesn't repost or
Yeah, I get what you mean.
like if you go make a video at Del Taco and they don't collab with you or they don't it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day you need content.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. You're just putting out. You're just there to make content. You just keep making content.
That's what I've been doing. It's like, you know, I want to make content because one, I think as of late I've been kind of doing it as more like a motivation for me to create a second hobby or like something to like create a second income, and it's been
it's fun, right?
It's fun to do it because like, you know, like sometimes you get kind of into the game or like you kind of people get to experience like the ups and downs of like getting frustrated with a game.
Yeah.
Or, like
why would Twitch be so famous if people didn't like watching the games? They love watching it. My friend, what's his name, who's been on the show many times, Reginald Wavy. He is a rapper and he streams all the time.
Yeah, like, you know, at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to consistency.
Yeah. And
then like trying to build that community within Twitch, and then hopefully it trickles down to, you know, whatever. If it's like affiliate, they're buying something off of you, or they're just trying to create a community for themselves to like to talk to you more, to connect with you more on a personal level, without having the relationship to be so parasocial. I think that's what like viewers want to see, right? Like just more than just who's behind the microphone or the camera, right? Because that's why you have your Discord,
right,
and your other social medias, that people get to see more behind the scenes stuff of your life, your personal life, or what you do as a content creator. So
right, yeah, that's exactly it. It's I was thinking about the other day. My show is when, especially when I go on IRLs and stuff like that. It's basically a reality television show.
Oh yeah,
because you get to see me at Disneyland with my kids. How do I react? My wife, you know, we could be in a bad mood or something like that, and you'll see all that. You know,
yeah.
We'll be in a good mood. You'll see that. If we're in bad mood, you see everything. The camera's constantly rolling.
Yeah.
So it's really an IRL for me is a reality television show, and it's a great thing because like people like J Rob were watching, Alice Fromke I think was watching during the Super Bowl, because not everybody's into Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was surprised you went on that day because I'm like, I'm not to be disrespectful, but like I'm watching the Super Bowl, man.
Nah,
Usher's halftime performance, and then like the 49ers and the Chiefs were playing.
Yeah, for me, it's always about every year. It's been about the food, but since I was going to a food festival inside California Adventure, I still got the food.
Yeah, so you probably had to pay an arm and a leg, but. Did you?
Well, no. We had already had they had given us a 6 tasting tag. Oh. So we had to finish off 2. So we had 6.
Oh, so that's why you went like 4 days in a row.
Yeah. So we did 4 testings, and then we had 6 more, and we had 2 more to go. Okay. So we finished off those 2 testings on Sunday.
Man, your legs must have been dead, man.
Dude, you hit it right on the head.
You probably lost like a half weeks of weight.
Dude, I probably lost like 5 pounds on that trip.
Yeah, because like when I was
7 miles.
So I understand because I worked at Disney a couple of weeks before that for the run.
J Rob just followed you, by the way.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the follow. But I was working at Run Disney, and I was asking you.
Was that during the marathon thing?
Yeah. So the problem was you were gonna go the same.
Isn't that crazy
day.
That I was gonna go the next day?
But the thing is, my shift time started at like 2:30 in the morning. So like, you know, we had to prep everything for like.
So you were already gone by the time we got there.
Yeah, we had to prep like bananas and stuff for the runners and stuff, and like it was freezing cold. And I'm like, we're just probably gonna have a good time at California Adventure, and like. At least I get to see what happens.
It was cold
to, like,
that day, man.
Lightning McQueen and like Mater in the back and like behind the scenes stuff. So
oh man,
sorry to break the magic, but as they say,
no, dude, it was crazy. It was cool. It was cold.
It was cold that day when I asked you were to go that same day because it was colder at like 2:30 in the morning.
I wore like 2 sweaters. I had a sweater on, and then since I was at work, I bought a Young Nails sweater, another to put over myself. So I bought a sweater from my company, put that on top. So I had 2 sweaters going that day. It was freaking cold.
Yeah, we had I think we had our uniform on. I had my pants. I had like 1 jacket because by the time I was walking, I'm already sweating, so I don't need to be having so many layers of clothes. But fun event. It was interesting from that day, that last day or the second to last day. We went through the park twice because we had to come in through the actual gate, and then we had to come back out, and we came back out just as people were rushing in.
What the heck?
So 7:30 or 7 o'clock is the opening time for early. People are already in line, scanning the magic vans. People are running. The train's going like. You know how like they say when the magic happens like as soon as the gates open.
They have
that's exact, and it's weird. It's because we were still there. Like technically, they're not even supposed to see us.
Oh,
So like we're wearing our vests, we're wearing our Run Disney Marathon 2024 shirts. I'm just like, yeah, it's probably weird, right? For like everybody to see what's like.
because there's the chain break or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a change and then they break. I forgot what it's called, like the break or something like that.
I missed that part because
Yeah.
they opened and then we already see people coming around the corner going into the park already. So like people were already going in.
We were trying to get there that early, and no way we're always late.
Yeah, Disney park goers are dedicated. So
Dedicated, heck, crazy.
So man, I hope you got your money's worth because I know you probably later. Whoever paid for it.
The management takes care of all that. If it were me, we would be going to Lick Lake, like the little lake, and like looking at dead fish and stuff like that, because that's what I can afford. But thank God for the management. Shout out to the management.
Yeah. So man, just that's what I did too. I counted my steps. I made sure like I want to see how much
How many miles did you walk that day?
I want to say like in total for those 4 or 5 days, maybe like average maybe 12,500 steps a day.
12,000, so 6 miles.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
6 miles. So exactly. That's what I'm saying. So the first time I was there, I walked 12 miles because I didn't know they had a tram that takes you to the door.
Yeah.
And I parked in there. And I parked in the parking lot, and I walked all the way, all downtown Disney into the Disneyland.
Wow.
And then so that's 12 miles. But then Mel told me about the tram, so now it's only 7 miles.
So behind downtown Disney is that little Marvel thing that they're constructing. Our kind of like our command post was the Disney Hotel, so we were kind of closer to the parking garages toward Pixar and Friends.
Yeah,
that's where they told us to park a level to, so it wasn't that bad.
That's where we parked.
We kind of figured out where we could shortcut the walk to the parking lot to the hotel just to make a V line.
Did you guys end up walking? You took the tram to Disneyland, right?
We could take the tram, but it would have been a longer walk back to the parking garage.
Okay.
We did that the first day, and me and the person that parked in that garage realized we could have just walked it because it was just much more short.
It's just a straight shot.
Yeah, it's just a straight.
From the hotel, it's like a straight shot.
Yeah.
Because if you're at the parking lot, you go down and then you make you're still like killing.
What you can do is once you get off of the bridge, there's like a little ramp for like to say like for wheelchairs and stuff. You can V-line it to that colorful fence, hit that blue gate, and then you're gonna be right where that security where they check your bags and stuff, right toward downtown Disney. You don't have to walk that sidewalk path that they made.
Right.
So that's what we realized after the first day. Like, we don't have to walk all the way around. We can just cut it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's the little things that matter, right?
So, dude, it matters a lot because you're walking a lot.
Like you said, you cut your miles by like 3 miles by not doing the long way. So it's cool that people who've gone to Disney so many times, like, you can just go that way.
They know all the shortcuts.
Yeah,
because it's a marathon. I'm telling you, you saw my story with all the parents going in on Super Bowl. I was like, this is the parents Super Bowl.
Was it busy? Super Bowl Sunday?
Crazy.
Wow,
busy, it was packed.
I'm pretty sure all the dads were like, damn, I'm going to Disney on Super Bowl. All right, just
dude, they all had their phones. They had their jerseys on. Some had the 49ers. Some had Kansas City.
I bet. I'm pretty sure they had their battery packs.
Dude, everybody was even Mel was on the phone the whole time looking at the game while I'm streaming. It was crazy. But we thought that because the Super Bowl was happening, it was going to be empty.
Yeah, I would think so too.
That's what everybody thought because they all went at once. And it's funny. My friend warned me. She's a pass holder. She goes, "Dude, it's not empty on Super Bowl. It's packed." I was like, "What?" So we got there and it was like it was so packed.
Because I'm pretty sure like. People take days off for that Super Bowl day too. Like some people.
Well, it's a Sunday. I don't know why they take a. I don't know why they
some people might work on Sunday. Who knows?
who knows? Also, what's trippy is to find out that they have the parade the very next day in Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, what the heck?
Oh yeah, because they're in Las Vegas. Usually, whatever you're close.
If it's on the West Coast.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
So I don't know if we could have gotten into that or whatnot. That would have been awesome to film too.
Cool. I mean, you could have probably seen Taylor Swift.
So a lot of people probably were. They probably went to Disneyland and they went to the Taylor Swift parade the next day.
Yeah. Just a little quick prayers to the people involved with that Kansas City parade. Just
crazy, dude.
Positive energy to everyone who involved, who was affected by it. Sucks that it had to happen. Such a celebratory event.
Prayers out to the families, Kansas City there. Total tragedy. It's almost like nowadays the only safe place, and I put it on my thing, I don't know if you saw it, the only safe place in the world is the virtual reality.
Oh, yeah, man.
You can't go anywhere anymore. It's crazy. You can't enjoy anything.
Like, and just to go off that tangent, that whole Apple Vision Pro thing.
Using that?
I'm not using that. Heck no.
That's the only thing you do.
I'm not going to use that. We already got our phone. I mean, I guess the only positive thing about the Apple Vision is that we're not going to have hump neck. I guess we got to...
Yeah, we're not going to be like this. We're just going to be looking straight like this. Like zombies.
So, yeah. I mean...
It's crazy.
You know, like, these last couple of days has been kind of crazy. Coming back to that ARCA and NASCAR thing is kind of what I've been kind of tunnel visioning for, just focusing on Twitch and trying to figure out what works, video game wise, and how I can be a better kind of host when you're solo with nobody watching.
Solo's crazy.
So,
it took me a while to do that too, and I've done solo shows. They work out really, really well. I'm thankful to my community because they talk back to me. They talk a lot on chat, so we're able to converse. But you got to have that back and forth. If you don't have the community to talk, it makes it difficult. And they're awesome. My community's awesome. But that first. But I really love the video game idea. I love that. When my son plays video games on it, I love it.
I think video games, dude. There's this whole kind of... I saw this video on Gary Vee and how, like, how Taylor Swift's a whole big thing with the football and the Super Bowl thing, and how, like, he mentions, like, oh, now, like, my daughter and my father can watch football because of Taylor Swift.
Dude, can you imagine being the person that makes Super Bowl even more popular than Super Bowl already is?
I think
she's amazing.
I think they had like a very, very high viewership for that Super Bowl.
Oh, they had to.
And then it's just like.
And then you got Usher halftime.
I think Alicia Keys was there. Little John. Who else was there? Yeah. So,
is that how he does it?
I don't know. It was like or something like that. Or Luda. Or Ludacris was there.
Oh, Ludacris was there?
Yeah, Ludacris was there. So, you know what? It's been a crazy weekend. Just kind of taking the punches as we go here. Glad you have construction down the street. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Do I know what's going on? You want to know what's going on? Are you sure?
So what happened for me when I was driving here is right turn only. I'm like, okay. I know
you get stuck.
A right turn only, and then the only way to get back to where you're
all the way
take
down.
that U-turn to that gap or that cul-de-sac area, and make a 3-point turn.
Exactly.
Like, what is this, like Martinsville or something? So like, I saw big pipes. So what happened?
So what they do? This is what they do. So when your city's kind of like the ghetto, like mine. They're not going to open the whole street and change the whole sewer line that goes all the way down the street because it's going to be super expensive, super costly, and it's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah. So
now what they do, you see that black little, like about a 10-inch round pipe?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's basically rubber. It's a hardened rubber. And what they do is instead of taking out the whole pipe, they shove that pipe through the middle of the old sewer pipe, and then they run the drain through the drainage through that.
Yeah, your neighborhood drainage.
So that whatever is clogged in, they just push it through. So that's what they've been doing all along that whole street.
Wow.
And that's why you can only go, if you want to get to my street, you got to go all the way down and come all the way around.
You know what I thought they were building? I thought they were building an island because I feel like they would speed through that whole straightaway.
Oh, that would be horrible.
Make a 2-lane.
Sleep pipe? Painting polish knows what that is? Well, that's crazy. Painting polish knows it is. Sleep pipe.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So I just, because since we had the rain, I was like, oh, maybe the flooding probably messed up the water or something, the pipes or something.
You should have seen that area when the flooding was happening. The whole thing was a lake. It was crazy. Well, and you can't, because when your street's flooded, you try to get towards the center, right?
Yeah.
Well, with those things in the way, with all the cones in the way, you couldn't get to the center, so you were stuck in the water. Like,
you just creating a waves of the river. river.
Crazy, it's raging
Yeah,
river.
and how'd you deal with the storm? I mean, obviously, you know what a Chicano Batman always does is pose to get sandbags,
Yeah.
and prepare for it. You know, everything cool on your end.
What sucks about what sucks about the Mystic Street Studios is it leaks. So when it rains right there, see that crack in that hole?
Yeah.
When it rains, it pours in here.
Okay.
So we have buckets. We put buckets out, and the drips just go in the buckets, and then we dump them. So when it rains, that thing leaks.
Free toilet water. You don't have to flush your toilet. I mean, I guess.
Huh?
You can use that water to just do toilet.
Dump it in the toilet or something.
Toilet, so you don't have to
Or feed it to the dog.
feed it to the dog. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so we're working on that. We got a lot of biddies, thanks God, in the community. So we're working on getting some roof guy over here. I think he's gonna come on Saturday or Sunday.
All right, cool.
So we're working on that.
Sweet.
Yep. So that's gonna happen hopefully. And yeah, dude, that floods the shed outside. Freaking, it gets crazy. Some of the water will try to come in like on the edge of the door.
Okay.
Because we're so low, it'll try to cut. So you do need sandbags, like Chicano Batman said.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to put sandbags out there because it'll come through. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think since I live in a cul-de-sac area, we have like that little. It runs off a certain way, so we don't really get a lot of flooding here. Or at least in my area, from my neighborhood.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're kind of like sloped a little bit because the way you get in, you have to go through a dip and another dip, so it's already sloped down, and then it's already kind of like it creates those little slope. You know how like some slopes have that little crack in between for the bumps? It'd be like that, so it kind of just creates a little mini river for that, and it doesn't really flood the.
Oh,
the
dang. Yeah,
So.
in my house it doesn't flood that much, but here everything's flat. Everything on the street is flat, so everything is a little bit lower than how high the water got. That's the problem. The water got 8-10 inches high in some places, and so that's where it starts to seep in. It's crazy. It's out of control. Nuts. Man.
I mean, any other questions about racing?
That
I can like kind of maybe.
Well, let me ask you this: is it true that race car drivers wear a diaper?
There's a possibility.
Because
there is
they can't stop to pee.
There's a video of a story of
You're talking about hours of racing.
Yeah, there's a video and a story about a cup driver soiling themselves and still winning the race.
Wow.
And he pulled in the victory lane. And he's like,
that's legendary.
And then he's like, I gotta get out. Nobody. So what's funny is nobody was near the car because he soiled himself and went straight to his hauler to change.
The seat was probably just.
Yeah, or
see, he should wear a diaper.
I mean, I think he was sick that day. He had food poisoning or something or something.
Oh,
so imagine being in 100.
So it was number 2.
Yeah,
it was just number 1.
So imagine being in a 140 degree car, winning a race, passing Jeff Gordon for the win.
Passing Jeff Gordon for the win.
Yeah, I think that's how it really went. Honestly, you can look it up. Yeah, you can look it up.
He just passed Junk, and he's the winner.
Yeah, so nobody. I feel sorry for the interior guy that had to.
Somebody's got to clean that up.
Or something. People have. I've heard stories that people have gone number 1. You can see like a stain on the suit or something if you're wearing white.
Because you can't stop. If you stop, you're gonna lose the race.
Yeah, some people have like that mind over matter thing, and if you can hold it.
I heard that they don't even drink water before the thing because they want to like keep their bladder empty.
I would say go before the race, but I suggest be very hydrated. I don't think you want to have enough water to the point where you're dehydrated because you're in a 140 degree car.
140 degree car, jeez, you're cooking in there.
Yeah, and then being in Florida, it's humid. So basically, if you're stopped in a race car, it's a metal tube, and metal does not.
Oh,
yeah, so you do not want to be stuck in a red flag situation.
It's just an oven.
It's just an oven. So yeah,
it's an oven. Crazy.
It's one of those things where a lot of people don't think driving a race car is not that hard. I honestly think they're athletes, in my opinion. I mean,
oh hell yeah, big time.
3.5 hours.
It does a
and then you're possibly risking your life. So
duty on their body.
You're possibly
not to make a pun.
Risking your life for 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours, and it's just shaking.
Yeah, so and you're basically on a roller roller coaster. You've been on roller coasters before.
Oh yeah,
When you turn suddenly, you feel that force.
the G-force.
Yeah, so they're doing that 40 seconds at a time.
Did you end up seeing the movie that I was telling you about with the kid that was a video gamer and then he?
I haven't, but
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
So
Now he's a professional racer.
yeah, it's crazy how cool how like video games, particularly racing video games and any type of video games, can get you that far in life. I mean,
yeah,
it's like having that opportunity. I mean, auto racing in general is expensive, hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. To support that is insane. I mean, not the average everyday blue collar person can just buy a race car and just go racing. I wish it was way more less expensive and
there's so much money involved.
So it's one of those things where your insurance is not going to be happy that you're doing something that could possibly kill you. But
yeah, you're gonna have some serious life insurance.
When the cards are laid right, some people have the talents to make millions of dollars going around in circles.
Yeah, but you got to be willing to take it to the next level, like 200 miles an hour or whatever.
It's
and
crazy.
Not be scared and just like push it because everybody else is right behind you.
Yeah, because inches, tenths of a second matter. So whether if it's have to do with ingenuity or will to win, those things are gonna matter when it counts.
Determination.
So. Yeah, so it's just crazy how the auto racing mode works and stuff like that. Again, just kind of excited about it.
Well, you're part of it now. You're part of history.
It's part of it, man. It'd be just nice to see. Honestly, get it. Hopefully, we get on TV. Hopefully, I say speaking into existence. I want to win. So, it's just like it just helps everybody out. Hopefully it helps Brayton Laster out. Get his career going, get people's attention that this kid can drive.
Yeah, well, I didn't know who he was. Now I know who he is.
Yeah. So hopefully everybody tunes in Saturday. Hopefully it runs Saturday, and hopefully we get in. I believe qualifying is tomorrow. I could be wrong on that. I got to double check the schedule on that.
What happens if he doesn't qualify tomorrow?
We're not gonna be in the main race on Saturday. So yeah,
man.
It's gonna be one of those things that we're gonna be watching. Qualifying. I gotta double check the schedule on that again. I am doing that right now as we speak. Yeah, qualifying is just kind of like you gotta run that one perfect lap, which is even more insane. So
And they run that by themselves?
They run that by themselves. It's basically that entire track at Daytona International Speedway. You're basically going full throttle. You're not really lifting.
Damn.
So
it's basically as much as the car can take.
Yeah, I think it's like 180, 185.
180? Can you imagine taking a turn at 180?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty insane. They got to make a fast lap. I mean the most important thing is to get into the show. So it's not. I mean it's cool if we get pole or top 10 to start on, but it's not where you start; it's where you finish. But hey, if you can't start the race, then millions or hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Dude, all your sponsors are watching. Every sticker is counting on you.
Every sticker's counting
to
on
wait
you.
to win that race.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, they just did a practice this afternoon.
They did a practice run?
Not everybody practiced. There's 50 cars on the entry list, only about 35 practice. We had a speed of 33rd position.
33rd position out of 35?
Out of 37.
It's not looking good for you,
It's
my friend.
not, well, okay.
He looks like he's one of the slow boats.
So you might be testing things out,
I might have to go in there and drive for him.
Yeah. So the thing is, some people might be practicing single car runs, which is very important for our car because we have to make our car fast by ourselves first to even make it in. So you don't do this on your local car or your actual car. Do not get in front of. Do not get close to another person's bumper. But in racing, that's what it's called drafting.
Oh, you have to get close.
Yeah, it creates kind of like momentum for the car behind and in front.
Oh,
and better fuel economy and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you're not pushing against the wind.
You're not pushing against the wind, and then
they're creating the tunnel for you.
Yeah, and you don't have to be on the gas as much
as
you're full throttling it. But so that's why you kind of work on tire pressures or
So you just hope the guy in front of you doesn't hit red light.
Or doesn't have any car in front, or someone wrecking, or somebody. You know how it is if you're like closing in on a car that's slower than you. You know how fast that is, even though if it's at like 65 or 70. You know how quick that can be.
Exactly. I wish my wife would hear you say that. She's hardcore on the pedal to the metal, as they say.
Yeah. So. Still trying to look for the times for that qualifying as we speak, but yeah, I think to me, even though
are they going to show that on TV?
They might be. I'm trying to double check the schedule. I'm looking at a news reporter that does particularly auto racing on Twitter right now to see if I can find the schedule. I believe we're not that qualifying tomorrow is not going to be on TV.
Oh,
so yeah, I think obviously this series is not well known. Well, it's well known, but not to the point where they get a TV deal.
Yeah, so, but it's kind of cool because if you're into it like you are, and I'm sure there's thousands of people that are into it, they know about the ARCA, they know about the different qualifiers. So
yeah, if you guys want to know if he made the race, you guys can probably look at his Twitter or Instagram. He'll probably post.
Yeah, Brayton
Laster or
Brayton Laster.
The main page for the series that he's running in, it is for the Twitter. It's ARCA ARCA_racing, and they'll probably update you on qualifying for tomorrow, and then just be on the lookout.
He's only got 1,000 followers. I'm gonna ask this dude to be on my show, dude.
Yeah,
before he gets too famous.
I know. Who never knows? Hey,
but the only thing is, you got to be here because I don't know anything about racing.
Yeah,
I'll just be funny. You be the guy with the facts.
I think it'll be a good combo. I mean, as you're going right now, like you're just kind of learning as we go. So yeah, even though we're slow on the practice speed charts, hopefully they'll figure out ways to trim down the car to make it go faster on a solo car run, praying that we make it. And then, whenever the race is Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, we get the ball rolling and we hope to finish first.
Oh, look at this picture. You got a picture of it. Okay. Where's your...
Oh, a picture of what?
Good night, H-Town Love. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
What am I missing?
Okay? You sent me the back of the car.
Okay.
Is your sticker on here?
Yeah, it should be. It's gonna be so there's like a family of 3 on the top, on the right side. There's gonna be like a mom, a dad with sunglasses, and a kid, and then right above in the right corner, the bald head dude. You'll see it, the decal, but it's plastered sideways, or the other way, up and down, not like
what?
Yeah, because
is it invisible?
No, it's not invisible. It's there.
I see the bald guy.
And then you'll see it.
Did they put the sticker on top of it?
No, they put it right above it, but I guess there wasn't enough room, so they put it on the side. It's kind of hard to see.
Is it tiny?
It's like kind of like a smaller car than the ones that you see on the top of the deck.
Oh, is it the black circle?
Or the black box. I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, the black box?
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Roven.
Yeah.
Roven. It's pretty big, dude.
You think it's really big? I mean, compared to...
I was looking for the creature. What's your mascot's name?
Oh, what mascot?
Did you have like the...
Oh, the Patrick Star one?
It's not on here.
It's not on here.
It's just your letters.
I would probably get in trouble for that. That's owned by... That's owned by Nickelodeon.
Smart, dude. Smart. So just your letters.
Yeah, so I had my friend Logan draw up a logo. I just kind of matched the colors of the logo that I have on my Twitch, and then we just put the username and then the Twitch.
You should make stickers like that. That looks pretty good.
Cool, appreciate that. Yeah, my friend Logan.
Dude, that's a huge sticker for being on the car.
I was like, man, I hope you were able to find it. I'm glad you're able to find it.
No, I was looking for Patrick. That's why I kept looking for Patrick. I'm like, I don't see Patrick.
Okay, yeah. So I just put my nameplate of the username.
That's crazy. Can you guys see that? Oh, you guys can't see because I'm in the way.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Let me see if I can move this.
Yeah, I think you can blow it up a little bit and maybe they'll see it better. I don't know, on your side.
Well, now my square's in the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys have to see that on I'll give you guys the link.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, your
square's in the way.
Your square's in the way. If we can move to the top left, that'd be cool.
I can't. It'll mess with everything.
It's all good.
It's not like restreaming. This is a little bit more difficult.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's where we're at. Just again, super excited. It's like kind of like the size of I'm pretty sure this would probably be a little bit bigger if you were gonna put a decal, right? Maybe a little bit bigger than this, and again, super
Crazy.
excited.
That's pretty big, dude.
So yeah, hopefully we make it in on time. I'm glad we got practice laps in, because now so the people who didn't practice, they're either scared of crashing their car at practice. So at least we're not scared to crash.
They don't want to mess with their car.
So the good thing about practice is you know that your car's running well. Anything that's wrong, you can fix it now, and then just get ready for a lap at Daytona. I mean, like, it's nerve-wracking. I'm pretty sure it's nerve-wracking for him, but...
Oh, hell yeah. Because it's all... I mean... Even if you have the cojones to be able to do something like that, if you have the cojones to go past 200 miles an hour and get to the finish line, you're still depending on the mechanics of the car.
Yeah, I mean, like,
and the tires. Tire changes, and the team that changes the tires.
I've heard stories that, like, a $10 part broke on cars that, that they were winning a race, and then the car breaks because of $10 parts.
And how much can you win on one of the races?
It just depends on... It depends on how big the race is. I mean, this is their kind of Super Bowl weekend for them.
Dang. So what, like a small race like the ARCA, how much are they winning right there?
So like the ARCA races, I want to pump
600,000.
Probably maybe a little bit less, man.
Less?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's roughly. It's like, the state of racing is weird. Like I've heard Jeff Gordon say, the team that he owns, Hendrick Motorsports, they haven't made profit in 10 years.
What?
And it's like, you guys, you're Jeff Gordon.
Because is it because the parts are so expensive?
The parts, the economy, and stuff like that, and just how TV deals and
paying the team,
CBAs and stuff like that. It's just a whole conglomerate of like certain things that. Hey, I mean, if you're into racing, go watch the Netflix show that they did on NASCAR.
There's a Netflix show?
Yeah, on NASCAR. So what they did was they basically so F1 did it with their F1 drivers for their Formula 1, and then NASCAR does their own like documentary. So now, you know what, if you guys are interested in like knowing the day-to-day lives of certain NASCAR drivers, they have it. I think it's called NASCAR Full Speed on Netflix.
NASCAR Full Speed, check that out on Netflix.
So yeah, I mean, and it's good that like they're trying to get younger people to like get into NASCAR in one way or another. For me, I've seen a lot of people wear like streetwear NASCAR as a streetwear. They might not know who the driver is, but they just think it's cool, and that's a cool
some
thing.
of the older vintage clothing is popular, and popular. Expensive too.
Yeah, so like it's cool that they know. I mean, wouldn't we like them to know that like, who this driver is? But like, hey. They don't. They
just know Dale Earnhardt.
They just think that it just looks cool, and then it looks like it fits the style of streetwear, whatever they use.
Because like a Dale Earnhardt shirt is probably worth a lot of money, right?
Yeah, probably like $60, $70.
$60, dang.
I mean, like probably about 2/3 more than what they're remaking, like an actual licensed product and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like the vintage stuff from the 90s and early 2000s, it's a little bit.
It's like a
couple hundred to like $60-$70 depending on what it is, who it is, who's the driver and stuff like that, how rare it is, and it's typical like treasure hunting basically. No matter if it's NASCAR or not, or if it's like Harley Davidson tees or if they have like a Pearl Jam shirt that's like from like a 90s tour,
or the Undertaker. Remember we saw the Undertaker?
Oh yeah, man, the Undertaker is weird. Those t-shirts are probably a lot.
Dude, it was like $100. Remember I asked the guy, I was like, how much is this? $100.
Yeah, and like I'm pretty sure there's like older stuff that that older Undertaker stuff that are way more. So
yeah, I think this one didn't even have he didn't even have his makeup on or anything.
Yeah, because like since he's retired and like now he's being a little bit more of who he really is, like the person behind the Undertaker.
Yeah, no more undertaking.
His stuff is like now the stuff that he sold as a wrestler. They're doubling the price of it because he doesn't wrestle anymore and stuff like that. So if you do have your Undertaker shirts or any 90s gear, keep a hold of them. The longer you hold on to them, they're probably going to get more expensive. So,
hell yeah. It's crazy. My man, perfect. We are right at the 7 o'clock hour.
It's 8.
It's 8 o'clock? Oh, we started at 7.
Yeah.
Dude, it's 8 o'clock. Dang. It's even later. It's my bedtime. 8 o'clock is my bedtime.
Oh, really? Well, it's probably you're still recovering from that Disneyland trip, baby.
Dude, you should have seen the next day. I was just like I was about to pop out, and then Mel had me in the Costco shopping for whatever, and I was like this.
All right, so
hanging on the cart.
what was your recovery routine? You had like a 4-day trip. Did you recover in between?
There's no recovery.
There's
for
no
me.
recovery.
I'm a parent. I get no recovery. I get to go pick up kids from the dentist 2 hours away in Riverside, and then go take one and then pick one up from school, and then pick up the wife from school. We only have one car, so I'm driving everywhere. It's crazy.
Man. So
that's
you're
crazy.
like a taxi driver for everybody.
Oh yeah.
No, because like if I knew if I ever do a Disney thing, whether if it's a day or 4 days, I'm gonna get my recovery in between. Like I'm a freaking athlete, man. I'm gonna ice my legs.
I went to work and worked it hard that day because I was cleaning stuff in the classroom, man. I actually went past because I was like, I'm just gonna keep going because I was gonna pick up Mel anyways down the street. I just kept going to like 6. Stayed there stayed from like 7 to 6 that day.
Yeah, because for
crazy.
me, I think Disneyland for me, if I were to plan, I want to recover. I want to make sure that I don't want to be waking up sore like an old person, and like I gotta have that routine.
I wake up like that every day.
I don't know how you do it, man. Props to you, man. I know you have kids and everything, but having that amusement park day would probably kill me without having like any.
It was seriously. It felt like I was gonna die. It seriously felt like I was gonna die.
I'm surprised you made it.
7 miles. Can you imagine anybody out here who walks 7 miles?
I gotta ask you. What shoes did you wear?
Dude, I'm wearing these Skechers.
Okay. I mean, at least you know you're wearing comfortable shoes. You know how many people just like wear like Nike Pandas? I'm like,
dude,
you gotta wear your Asics. You gotta wear the ones with the foam.
Yeah,
like,
it happened to me. So the first night, man, wrap it up. Man, just wrapping it up. The first night I wore these freaking Walmart shoes, dude. These with like thin, because I didn't know I was going the first night. She just meet me there. Crazy. But anyways, we gotta go. Management's wrapping it up. Producers are calling us. We got to end this. Let's raid into Chef Zhang Long. I want to thank you again, Roven, for coming in with Taladega.
ARCA 200. Either if we don't make it or not, just tune in. You're gonna watch an amazing race no matter what. Shout out to Brayton Lester. Hopefully we win. Thank you, Ray, for having me here.
Absolutely, appreciate my friend. That was Roven, my friends. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We're gonna jump into Chef Zhang Long, and he's having a good time. Let's hope he's still going. Chef Zhang Long, are you there in 9 seconds? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chef Zhang Long, my friends.